Hello, everybody. Swamp Fox News, Cooks and Reviews coming at you. Another 7 o'clock newscast news blast. Hope everybody has a good night and enjoys the show. Got a lot of great content coming your way. A few stories and some great videos. Bear with me a second. I'm going to let a few people get in. Friends Code, Camo Hunters, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Good to see you here again. I'm gonna give it a few minutes and let a couple people get in. How y'all doing tonight while we're here? We'll chat just a minute or two. I know there's a couple big channels live right now, so I don't know how many we're gonna get in for the news show, but y'all can always go back and watch later. To the ones who don't make it right now, y'all do me a favor when you come in, make sure you smash that like button. It helps me out a lot. I really appreciate it. Oregon Rogue, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you showing up. Hope everybody's doing well. Ryan, good to see you. I'm going to start the show in just a second, y'all. Let just a couple more people get in and then I'll start. Nothing much, Ryan. How you doing? How have you been? Good to see you here. I'm glad to see you in chat tonight. I thank you for showing up. Blue Ivy. I want to show my love. Well, thank you for showing up, and I do appreciate that. So I do understand when you can't stay, but it does mean a lot to me when you pop your head in and show them hearts, darling. Thank you so much. It means a lot. And I hope you have a great night and safe travels and film the police. That's cool. I got some great videos. I got 8 wound up stories and videos, and one really good one at the end. That's good for us, and it made the news. Another one of the auditors made the news. So, Lenny from West Virginia, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you showing up. We're gonna make you a mod. Thank you for being a part of our family. Hope you come back. All we ask is that uh, you love everybody here. You get along with them, and if for some reason you can't, just hold your tongue. We don't argue and fight and chat amongst each other and stuff like that. Sewer Dog, the Patriot, my brother. Uh, I like to include everybody, okay? But what we don't do here is stir up trouble with each other. This is an inclusive site. We include everybody. We love everybody, and you're allowed to talk and say things and how you feel, but just don't be hateful to anybody. And that's all we ask. Peace and prayers for you and your family. Congrats, Blue Ivy. You hit 1,000. All right, I'm so happy for you. Do you got your 4,000 watch hours? Listen, everybody needs to go to Blue Ivy's channel, and even though she's got 1,000, we need to keep her above that and keep growing her channel. So what we need to do is make sure that you go to her channel and follow her channel. We don't say the S word here, but you know what I mean. Go follow her channel. Now, here's what you do. You have your 4,000 hours. All right, well, she'll be going live soon straight through YouTube, but we still need to build that channel up. So anybody who's not following her, please go do so. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start the show. I hope y'all enjoy. Oh, no problem. Blue Ivy, love you too. And I'll see you when you get back. All right. Here's a story for the good guys. And as you see, a Texas man awarded $345,000 for unlawful arrest. Cop denied qualifying immunity. It's about time, but we finally get some judges. You know, again, I say 99% of them are bad and then 1% are good. We finally can find one that are good. This story is by Carlos Miller. Carlos Miller. Even a fellow cop did not agree with the arrest. not that he did anything to stop it. Again, when a cop watches another cop violate a citizen's rights, um, that cop's not a good cop. Or if he watched a cop arrest a citizen and then he didn't think it was lawful and he didn't think it was right, but he let it happen, that's definitely not a good cop. Dallas Transit cop Stephen Branch claimed she never received the memo explaining that photography is not a crime inside the train stations, which is why she remained ignorant of the law for 2 years before she arrested local photographer and activist AVI Aldman, in 2016. She had been on sick leave when the memo was issued to the Dallas area rapid transit police officers on June 4th, 2014, informing them of the new policy allowing photography inside the train stations, which replaced the previous unconstitutional policy banning photography that Aldman had complained about. In fact, she had gone on sick leave on May 2014, 1 month before the memo was issued, and did not return to work until January 2016, a month before she arrested Aldman on a criminal trespass charge. She said it was not until February 17, 2016, 8 days after she arrested Aldman for trying to for photography. Photograph paramedics tending to an overdose victim, that she first learned of the department policy allowing photography inside the train station. She was also found to have lied 23 times in the internal affairs investigation into the arrest, which is what led to Alderman's receiving $345,000 settlement last month after rejecting countless lower offers. Thanks to his settlement, Alderman bought a 2012 Jeep Wrangler with a tire cover on the back with a photograph logo. The following words beneath the logo: "This vehicle paid for by DART, your tax dollars at work." I'm gonna let y'all see that. Branch, meanwhile, remains on the force after serving a 3-day suspension for her lies and policy violations and unlawful arrests. The real losers are the taxpayers always. One cop who did get the memo was DART police officer Elmar Cannon, who witnessed Branch harassing and arresting Allman on the night of February 9, 2016, and refused to assist in the arrest. But he also refused to intervene on behalf of Alderman, even though he knew it was being unlawful arrest. He can take all the pictures he wants, Cannon told a paramedic, according to a transcript of the conversation recorded by his body camera, which is posted below. That's why I'm not getting involved in that. He had gotten involved and stopped Branch from making her unlawful arrest, he would have saved taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal costs to defend the arrest. Not just the $345,000 settlement received by Alderman, but the hundreds of thousands of dollars spent by DART over the past 3 years in trying to get the lawsuit dismissed, which included an appeal to the Fifth Circuit, which was denied. DART is also required to pay for Alderman's attorney fees. Cannon threw her under the bus, not stopping her from making the arrest. Alderman said in a telephone interview with Photograph is Not a Crime, it was Alderman's first and only arrest in 63 years he's been alive. It was especially annoying because Branch had accused him of violating HIPAA laws when that has nothing to do with the public photography, as he explained in a PNAC News article 2 months before his arrest. The memo, inspired by Alderman's activism, played a key role in the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals in denying her qualified immunity in September. The ruling states, no reasonable officer under these circumstances would conclude that she had authority to eject a person complying with DART, Dallas Area Rapid Transit policies, from public property, and that arrest that person for criminal trespass when he failed to depart. So she definitely violated his rights. So let me show you what he bought the Jeep, and I'll show you what the back of it looks like. Again, that story was by Carlos Miller. There's his Jeep. Photographer on board, and then I guess .com, and then so you can go there and check that out if you want to. So that's a good story. All right, this next one's not. This is actually a video. And here goes another stupid cop blindly fires into a hotel room, striking an innocent woman, and then orders her to crawl to him instead of running down there and helping her, and dragging her to safety. He makes her crawl to him. It's disgusting. And this is just proof that, and again, this is another story by Carlos Miller. This is just proof that they have no regard for human life. They have no regard for your life. They can care less who's in the middle. It doesn't matter if they're looking for somebody and you happen to know them and you around them, they're going to shoot you. It does not matter. They do not care. Their job is, they're robots. They're tyrants. Their job is to go out and get their man or woman, no matter what the cost to private citizens are. Body cam footage was released this week as part of a federal lawsuit against Tulare County Sheriff's Office. Hello to my brother Tulare County Cop Watch. Throwing a shout out to him. I know a lot of y'all subscribe to his channel. If you ain't, y'all need to look up Tulare County Cop Watch and watch his videos. He is an excellent auditor. The California Sheriff's deputy blindly fired into a hotel room in the hopes of striking the man he wrongly suspected of drive-by shooting, striking his unarmed girlfriend instead in the abdomen. Now again, he was wrong about the man he was looking for. He shot into a room of an innocent man, but say for instance the man he was looking for was the right man, okay, but he still shot into the room blindly. He didn't know who was in the way. He shot the woman. The Tulare County Sheriff's deputies then ordered the woman, Alexis Resendez, to crawl on her stomach. I'm sorry, I know I'm bad with names. Towards them, no different than when Mesa police officer did the same thing to Daniel Shaver in 2016 in Arizona. Fortunately for Resendez, she only ended up with a bullet permanently lodged in her abdomen. Man, permanently lodged. Instead of losing her life like Shaver did by a murderous cop named Philip Brailsford, who was cleared of wrongdoing. Wow. After her boyfriend, Arturo Galvin, he was also unarmed but killed in a hail of bullets, trying to escape out of the hotel room as cops were threatening to break his door down. Once the gun smoke cleared, Tulare deputies found no evidence linking either Renendez or Galvin to the drive-by shooting a day earlier. In fact, it was the sound of gunfire from deputies killing Galvin as he crawled out the window that made Tulare Sheriff's Deputy Romel Vernzanluzes oh man, I'm bad at that, for his life. Fear for his life. He and his partner was standing outside the hotel door when they heard the gunshots and a woman scream. As Renendez opened the door, Verenzula ran by and fired his gun, striking Renendez, who was coming out of the room as she was ordered to. So as she was coming out, as she was ordered, he shot her. The incident took place June 14th, resulting in a $2 million settlement for Galvin's family before they even filed a lawsuit. Their 4-year-old son also received a 7-figure settlement from Delano Police Department, who killed the boy's father. Man, that is terrible. I'll let y'all watch the video. And I'm so sorry I'm bad with these names. My pronunciation is bad.
What it is. Make it easier on you.
Fair use Creative Commons for education and news purposes.
Open the door.
I haven't even got to the cop rapes 2 women yet. Northern Corrosion Monastery, Frisco, James Barnes, Camo Hunter, 69 man, Wayne Rogers, Mind Bender. How you doing? Lenny from West Virginia. Big blue Harvey, Michigan man. Ryan.
Gotta keep coming to me. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. Star Medical.
I'll be back in the day.
Come to me. Come to me. You gotta
I
keep coming to me.
don't do that, I promise that. Cool, Lenny, I appreciate that. We hope you come back.
Come to me. Come on.
Kim J. That's right. Smash that like button. Thank you for being here. It's just sickening. He's telling her, crawl to me, crawl to me, crawl to me.
Keep coming. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
These people are innocent now.
Stay back. Stay back.
They was wrong.
Come on.
These were not the people that had anything to do with the drive-by shooting. She shot and her boyfriend gets killed.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Cover me.
He tries to climb out the window as they shooting him up. He dies climbing out the window, as I've read in the story.
Stay in your room, sir. The ambulance is coming right now.
Okay.
Where are you headed?
I mean, I'd be scared to crawl to them. They just shot me.
What's your name? What's your date of birth? Where is Arturo? They got him on the ground? Is he in the room right now? Okay, lay down for me. Lay down for me. Lay down for me. Face up. Face up.
Oh my Lord. Poor lady. Lay on the nasty bathroom floor. You just shot me.
Okay. Add pressure. Okay. Add pressure. Okay. Ambulance is coming. Ambulance is coming.
I can't go lay in a clean bed. I gotta lay on the nasty bacteria-ridden floor.
No.
James Barnes. Northern Corruption Monitor.
Just
Thank you for showing up.
watching you take pictures of our parking lot.
Sorry about that. Oh man, I just it blows my mind how ignorant these people are. And we pay for this. I say it every night. We pay for them to terrorize us, for them to open fire on us. We're innocent citizens in a hotel room, you know, maybe traveling or doing whatever, who knows. Maybe they live there. But these are innocent citizens that got shot, they got open fire on, shot, and one of them got killed. Because these tyrants are on the loose. They give anybody a badge and gun. 99% of them are bad. There's 1% of them out there that are good. I can agree on that. Oh, it upsets me so bad. Check this out. This makes me sick. So nasty cop. Man, 75, handcuffed for telling cop to shut the bathroom door when using it when they was in a restaurant. Man, 75 years old and obviously has respect for people. And of course, cops have no respect, most of them, for anybody. And you'll see as he goes out and attacks the senior citizen. The man has an artificial leg and was just trying to enjoy his lunch without having to inhale bathroom smell. The South Carolina, my state, I'm ashamed of this nasty cop. Sex offender is what I believe. You go use the bathroom with the bathroom door open. How disgusting. The South Carolina cop who handcuffed a disabled 75-year-old man for telling him to shut the bathroom door when using it, then threatened to confiscate a camera from a witness who has been fired. Oh, good. At least he was fired. Belton police officer Thaddeus Shockley was fired on August 23rd, 3 days after the local media reported on his confrontation with the senior citizen, but news of his termination is just being reported today. We want our citizens treated well, treated fair, and we won't tolerate anything less, Belton Mayor Wendell Page told the Greenville News. Now that's pretty awesome. All right, let's give Belton Mayor Wendell Page a little bit of props, but it took the news to get involved, you know, auditors and stuff, and the community to make us think about it, but at least she did fire him. The incident took place August 20th inside the Standpipe Family Restaurant as 75-year-old Bobby Ray Phillips was eating his lunch of grilled chicken, cabbage and cornbread when in walked Shockley to use the restroom. The cop proceeded to do his business with the door open. It had, what a sick twist. Why didn't they arrest him for, like, you know, if I go out and use the bathroom in public with, you know, with the door open or something like that, they're going to at least give me a ticket for public urination. Make no mistake. You left the door open. I'm eating. Leave the scent in there, right? Phillips recounted what he told the cop to the local media. The cop did not appreciate being told what to do and ended up handcuffing Phillips, then threatening to confiscate the phone of a woman using it to record the conversation. Ma'am, do I need to take that phone from you? Phillips can be heard saying to Cindy Young in her 12-second video before she turns off the camera. The cop continued to yank Phillips to stand up, but it was difficult for him to do with an artificial leg. Plus, he was trying to finish his meal. Good for you. Shockley then asked the restaurant to trespass the senior from the property, but they refused as he is a regular. No way. Good for that restaurant. Matter of fact, they should have said, no, matter of fact, leave him here and you're banned from this restaurant. Don't ever step foot back on it. Man, make no mistake, I drive all the way there just to eat there a couple times a month. Throughout the entire confrontation with Phillips, Shockley handcuffed him and removed the handcuffs a total of 4 times before issuing him a $257 citation for disorderly conduct. Phillips expects the citation to be dismissed, but is still pending. Which, if I was the restaurant owner, I would go to the court and say, no, he wasn't causing no disruption in our restaurant. The cop was. So this should be dismissed because there's no plaintiff but the stupid cop. Phillips expects the citation to be dismissed, like I said. Shockley was fired for violation departmental policy, but policy did not say which. But police did not say which policy he violated. It is likely over how he threatened to confiscate the phone from the witness because the police chief described that as problematic before he was fired. Good. Be sure to check out. Anyway, at least he was fired. But you know what? That don't mean nothing. See, he still has his license to be a cop. So he was fired from here. He's going to go down the road, probably less than 20 miles from where he lives, to another local, like right here where I live. You know, we have Hanahan Police Department, North Charleston Police Department, Charleston County Sheriff's Department can go up and down the roads through here, I-26 and stuff like that, which is local. And then we got the city of Charleston right down the road. I mean, there's police departments all over the place. And so he can go to one. Berkeley County Sheriff's Department is less than 25 minutes from here. He can go to Somerville Police Department 20 minutes. He'll get a job somewhere. So, well, that's from me. That's how many is around me. I'm not sure exactly how many is around him, but he'll get a job somewhere, which he shouldn't. He's going to violate people's rights. Now, here we go again with stupid, how stupid people are and how scared they are, how fast they are to jump and kill somebody. California cop confuses umbrella for gun and opens fire with the AR-15. Man carrying an umbrella gets shot because the cop thinks it's a gun. This is another story by Carlos Miller, y'all. Carlos Miller. And the last story was by Carlos Miller. I told y'all that, I believe. All right. The man wielding an umbrella was charged with brandishing a weapon. Lord have mercy. In the latest example of police shooting first and asking questions later, a California cop opened fire on a man pointing an umbrella at him. So he says, doubtful very seriously. The Santa Rosa cop fired 3 times with the AR-15, but missed. The man took off running, but the cop chased after him and tackled him. That may have been the moment the cop realized the man had been wielding an umbrella all along. Nevertheless, Joshua, I'm just going to Oceguera, was charged with making criminal threats, assault, and brandishing a weapon, according to the Santa Rosa Press Democrat. He's a bold-faced liar. What happened is he got out, he seen it, the umbrella, was so stupid he thought it was a gun. He opened fire on the guy. When he realized it wasn't a gun, then he said, "Oh, the guy pointed at me, so I thought it was a gun." So stupid. A California law firm explained on its website that in the eyes of the state, a deadly weapon can be anything from a firearm to a baseball bat or even a bottle. Wow. In order to convict you for brandishing a deadly weapon, the prosecution must prove each of the following beyond a reasonable doubt. You possessed a deadly weapon as defined by law, and you drew or exhibited the weapon in a rude, angry, or threatening manner in front of someone else, or you actually used the weapon unlawfully in a quarrel or fight with someone, and you were not acting in self-defense or in defense of someone else. The incident took place Saturday afternoon and was captured on the officer's body cam, which was eventually to be released under a new California transparency law, according to Fox 10. When officers arrived, they say the suspect was non-compliant and at one point brandished what officers believe was a rifle. That's a lie. I don't believe that. We later learned that the item the suspect had brandished was a black umbrella. Marinick said. Police did not provide body camera video or a photo of the umbrella under AB 748 SB 1421. Any related body-worn camera and investigation reports that fall under those categories will be released at a future date, Marinick said in an email referring to two laws that mandate the eventual release of such information. The officer fired 3 rounds from his department-issued rifle. Marinick said the rounds did not strike the suspect and no one was seriously injured, though Marinick did not explain in detail what that meant. So I guess they probably hit some innocent bystanders and they must not have been seriously injured. The suspect that ran from the officer who was chased him tackled him to the ground. A short distance later, the officer took the suspect into custody. It's a travesty. Marinick said the officer, who has less than 2 years on the force, is on paid administrative leave. The officer will be interviewed this week, and the department will likely release his name in the next day or two. That is a shame that that they get away with shooting citizens, and then they get paid for it. We have to continuously pay them for it. And guess what? Our tax money is also paying for their lawyers, right? So they're losing nothing. Now here you go with their cop-splaining. Here's the punk that they put up here to cop-splain why it was.
My name is Dan Lorenzik, and I'm a lieutenant with the Santa Rosa Police Department. I wanted to provide information regarding an incident that we are currently investigating. Shortly after 12:30 p.m., we received several calls from individuals who had seen a subject pointing a firearm at vehicles in the area of Greenville-Fulton Road. Officers responded to the area, and one of the officers contacted the suspect a short distance away. That suspect pointed what the officer believed was a firearm at him. The officer discharged 3 rounds from his department-issued rifle. Fortunately, no one was struck by the rounds, and the officer, after tackling the suspect, took him into custody. We are currently investigating this incident, and we have learned that what was reported as a firearm was a black long umbrella. We encourage anybody with information to contact our Violent Crimes Investigation Team at 543-3590, and we'll provide updates when we're able to. Thank you.
We need to contact Violent Crimes against you guys. Y'all are the only ones out there committing most violent crimes. Not all, but most. It's just disgusting. Oh, just to give y'all a heads up, I'm streaming on Periscope right now too. So I think I'm still live. It looks like it is going live over there. So Periscope. Check me out over there if you want. All right, here we go. Next story. Michigan judge arrested, accused of assaulting woman. Second arrest in 2 years. That's the problem. They let the judges are corrupt, the cops are corrupt, the DAs are corrupt, most of the mayors are corrupt, my governor's corrupt, Lindsey Graham, my senator's corrupt. We got a great senator in Tim Scott. I'm gonna tell y'all that man, Tim Scott. Opportunity zones are because of him, y'all. Man, make no mistake, I love Tim Scott. Y'all need to check out that guy. But our governor is corrupt, and so is our district attorney Alan Wilson. He's corrupt, and Lindsey Graham. They're all corrupt. So anyway, but this is another corrupt judge. Now this story here is by, I'm gonna change it up a little. This is by Keith Palmer, y'all. Keith Palmer. A judge was arrested after a woman he was in a relationship with suffered a head injury, a cut, and tailbone pain. 14 months after Michigan Judge David Parrott was arrested on DWI charges after driving his car off the road, he was arrested on domestic violence charges. The Wayne County 34th District Court judge is expected to be arraigned Monday after police were called to his home Saturday evening, which he shares with his partner in Van Buren Township. While investigating, police spoke to a woman in the home who said she suffered a bump on her head, a cut on her hand, and pain in her tailbone. And that's not funny, but just the way they're saying it. After Parrott allegedly assaulted her, WXYZ News reports. Police eventually took Parrott into custody. Parrott has been charged by Wayne County prosecutor Kim Worth with domestic violence, assault with battery. Parrott was expected to be arraigned in the court on February 10th. Parrott pled not guilty and was ordered by the judge to turn over all his firearms. Parrott admitted that he has a Savage side-by-side 12-gauge shotgun, 2 .22 rifles, and a .44 Magnum pistol. Parrott is required to turn over all his guns to the Van Buren Police Department. Parrott is also not allowed to drink alcohol and must wear an alcohol monitoring device, police said. Wow, he must have been really drunk. A judge released Parrott on personal bond. Of course, as a condition of release, Parrott is not to return to his home or have contact with the victim. Maine State Police arrested Parrott on Christmas Day in 2018 on drunken driving charges after he drove his car off the road and into a field. He called a tow truck, but that was not able to help him, according to local media. So he called the sheriff's deputy. The deputy arrested him after he agreed to both a breathalyzer and blood test, which he both failed. He registered a .10 blood alcohol content on the breathalyzer, which is above a .08 legal limit. The case is still pending. Parrott has filed a 45-page appeal in the hopes of getting it thrown out. Wow. And of course he probably will, because, you know, that's just what they do. They scratch each other's back. But we'll keep up with that story and we'll see what happens next. All right. I ain't even to the best ones yet, y'all. Anyway, I hope y'all are enjoying the show. Let's see. Y'all make sure the ones that are coming in new, smash that like button for me. I really appreciate that. That helps me out a lot. Hunters. Let me say hi to a few people that came in and I'll get right back to the show. Camo Hunter, Kim J, Wayne Rogers, James Barnes, Mindbender, Joe, how you doing? One Panda. Y'all make sure to please go check out each other's channels and follow each other's channels. One Panda. We're all trying to grow their channels, everybody's channels, to over 1,000. James Barnes, thank you for being here. Kim J, my darling, thank you for being here. Let's see. Northern Corruption Monitor. All right, I appreciate it. Friends Code, 69 Man, Mindbender, Lenny, Michigan Man, Blue Ivy, Ryan and KS. All right, Oregon Rogue. All right, we got some new people in the house tonight too. They're now mods, so it's hard to tell, but just check them out, remember the names, and make sure you go follow their channels. All right, let's get to the next story. Baltimore cop arrested, charged with raping 2 women and forcibly kissing another. What a sick pervert. This is the kind of perverts that they hire to supposedly enforce the law. So he's arresting you for petty little things. A lot of times, nonviolent crimes. This is another story by Keith Palmer, y'all. Keith Palmer. And here he is raping women. This cop is charged with raping 2 women that were under the influence of alcohol. Even worse, that's a sexual predator. A police officer in Maryland is in jail facing rape and assault charges. Baltimore County Police Officer Anthony Michael Westerman, 25, was charged with 2 counts of second-degree rape and 3 counts of second-degree assault on December 7th. This case was initiated when Baltimore County Police received information concerning the allegations. The Special Victims Unit conducted their investigation and ultimately pursued charges against Westerman. Detectives began investigation Westerman on October 16, 2019, after being notified of at least 3 women who were allegedly sexually assaulted. WBAL TV reports. 3 women. On October 4, 2017, Westerman was buying shots for a crowd at the bar in White Marsh, according to charging documents. A 22-year-old woman who came forward said she was so drunk that she left the brew pub and passed out in her car. She insisted she wanted to stay there until she was sober enough to drive. She said she remembered a knock at the window, and Westerman and her female friend were standing outside. Westerman said he would book the 2 women an Uber back to the second woman's home. But instead, Westerman hailed a ride back to his home where he allegedly raped 1 woman, according to court records. The 22-year-old woman told her friend about the incident and the 2 immediately left. On June 8, 2019, police say a 20-year-old woman who considered Westerman to be like a brother was drinking at his home in Essex. The woman told police Westerman woke her up while she was sleeping in his guest bedroom and then forced her to have sex with him. Charging documents allege the woman did not immediately report the incident out of fear of Westerman being a police officer, the document said. Court documents say 2 weeks later, another 22-year-old woman was at a birthday party in Middle River with Westerman. Police said when the 2 were alone, Westerman took the woman to a secluded area where she thought he was going to share his plans to propose to his girlfriend, but instead, wow, he's got a girl too. Westerman grabbed and tried to kiss the woman. Charging documents allege. Documents stated this happened twice before the woman left with a relative whom she told about the incident. Police Chief Melissa Hyatt said the following in a statement. The allegations made in the case are reprehensible and are not representative of the values and ethics of Baltimore County Police Department. As a result of a thorough investigation by the Baltimore County Police Department Criminal Investigation Bureau, the officer has been arrested and has been suspended without pay. Wow, it's about time. And I wonder if they ain't going to pay his lawyer fees now too. Police say Westerman joined the Baltimore County Police Department in 2015. Westerman is being held at a local jail without bail. Woohoo! All right, that makes me very happy. Court records do not identify any attorney currently representing Westerman. I hope you don't get one. That's awesome. That is some great news. This is going to break your heart. Okay, it totally broke my heart. And this has got a video with it. So just know that this tyrant, Satanist, Satan-loving cop shoots this dog for no reason. He hears the lady saying, "Help me come get the dog. Help me come get the dog." And he goes ahead and shoots it. Although he says the reason why, to protect it from kids. And as you see, I'm going to show you, you'll see that the kids are nowhere around. But it's just disgusting. A woman can be heard telling the cop the dog does not bite before he kills it. Arkansas police said a vicious black pit bull had to be killed because it had charged school children, which is a lie, as well as a cop who was trying to protect the children. But the dash cam video from the Berryville police car show a medium-sized dog running around excitedly and barking before a Berryville police officer shot it twice with the school children nowhere near the dog. Of course, the video doesn't lie, but guess what? The cop always does. And so it shows you what psychopaths we're dealing with when they know that their dash cam or their body cam footage, or maybe even, well, they might not know about other cameras out there, but they know that their dash cam or their body cam is videoing everything that's happening, and that they still will bold-faced lie shows you the psychopaths that they truly are. They're psychopaths, and they need to be fired. Before Berryville police officer shot it twice with the school children nowhere near the dog, and no indication the dog wanted to attack anybody. The dog's owner, Danny Turner, told local media the dog was a 20-pound pit bull mix named Zelda. He describes her as a puppy, but police said they had no choice but to kill it, the dog, to save the children, who were nowhere near the dog when it was shot. The incident took place December. Berryville police had released a 1 minute 9-second dash cam video which shows the cop shooting but does not show the dog because it's obstructed by the hood of the car. Prior to the shooting, a woman can be heard telling the cop, Cody Bourne, that the dog does not bite, but that made no difference. Of course, it never does. All right, so I'm going to let y'all watch the video. If you don't want to see a dog get shot, turn your head for a minute. It's disgusting. They're disgusting. And they wonder why they're hated. And we're supposed to cry for them when something happens to them. You know, and I am sorry when people get killed. I truly am. You know, I'm totally pro-life. And I don't want, killing someone's not the answer. But when they get killed, it's like everybody mourns for them, but the citizens and their pets and everything that they love, it just doesn't matter.
I say them kids getting off that school bus. Well, it's getting after this way.
Look at him. He ain't doing nothing but running around. He can't wait. Look at him. Dog ain't bothering nobody. All he's doing is barking. Hurry up and get him. See that? No reason. No reason. He heard the lady saying, here, I'm going to play that last few seconds. Listen close. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. She's saying, hurry up, come get the dog. She's telling somebody to come get him. And he hates that. He don't want somebody to come get the dog. He just goes ahead and shoots him. But you see, no reason. No reason besides he loves Satan. Come on, stupid thing. Lord have mercy. Hello? I don't know why it ain't reacting. Give me a second. Bear with me. Listen carefully. See, he ain't trying to hurt his tail's wagging. See, the dog was in front of his car. Wasn't even nowhere around him. So anyway. Now this is great. Now this last video that y'all getting ready to see right here, y'all gonna love this video. Okay. James Freeman made it to the news, y'all. This is also a great video. This is another story by Carlos Miller. One cop was highly suspicious of a videographer. The other cop could not care less. by the look on his face, Detective Mike Jardine of the Camp Verde Marshal's office in Arizona was under an impression he was about to be punked by a hidden camera for a reality show. The detective had walked out of his office to confront the First Amendment auditor, James Friedman, who was walking around the parking lot with his camera recording, and demanded to know why he was recording. Cops just never seemed to catch on. The whole point of the exercise is to see if their First Amendment right to record government building is respected. It's settled case law, but way too many police officers believe the Constitution can be suspended for their perceived safety. I'm just watching you take pictures of your parking lot, Jardine says. What's this about? Is that a problem, Friedman asked. So I'm going to let y'all watch the video. Of course, we all love James Friedman, or most of us do. The ones who don't know who James Friedman is, y'all need to go show him some love on his channel, because he is really a great auditor. He's really funny, too. And so anyway,
Watching you take pictures
enjoy.
of our parking lot. What's this about?
Is that a problem?
Yeah, this is a police law enforcement parking lot. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Nevaeh, thanks for
Who are
being
you?
there.
I'm Detective Mike Jardine.
oh yeah. What are you working on? What are you working on right now?
Several cases.
Okay.
Big Tim,
What is this
Big
about?
Tim Hill
Are you working
News.
on
Make sure
something
y'all go
right now?
show Big Tim
Am
some
I?
love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
All right. What are you working on?
Joe
What are
Public.
you working on?
It doesn't matter what I'm working on. I'm asking you, what are you doing here taking pictures?
Where have you been today? Have you been here all day, or have you been out and about a little bit?
Make sure y'all smash that like button.
What is this about? Who are you?
I'm asking the questions. Where have you been today?
No,
Have you been here?
I'm asking the questions. You're on this property. You're on this property,
Jimmy
so
Jones.
you need to answer my questions.
Are you drunk? Why are you slurring your words today? So have you been here all day, or have you been out? Have you been to the bar today at all?
Who are you?
Have you been to the bar today?
Who are you?
I'm an investigator,
Investigator for who?
investigative journalist.
For who?
I investigate corrupt officials. So I'm wondering, where have you been today? Have you been here all day, or have you been out at the bar at all?
Working on a fraud case. That's
Okay.
where I've been.
Okay. Have you been to the bar at all today?
No.
Okay. You got any drugs on you? Have you used any drugs today?
What a ridiculous question.
That's not a ridiculous question.
Deputy Henderson, you know who this guy is? I believe so. So he's going around filming the whole parking lot area here. And he says he's an investigative.
Who, Mindbender James?
I don't know what he's doing here. Was he, did you have an appointment to be here? or-
Like I said, have you been here all day, or do you know where he's been today?
I don't keep tabs on him.
Okay.
Out and about.
Do you know what time his shift started?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. Does he usually drink on the job, or no? Not that anybody knows of for sure. Have you guys ever breathalyzed him while he's been on the job? Would you submit to a breathalyzer for me right now?
You're ridiculous, you know that?
Yeah. What's your
You've
name?
got about 5 minutes to get out of here right now.
Or what?
Or what? You're on,
My property.
this isn't your
Yeah,
property.
shut the hell up. Get out of here now.
What'd you say?
I said shut up and get out
Well,
of here.
you get out of here now.
Hey, you better get here. You better get your boy. Get your butt back in your office and do your job.
You shut up and get
You
out.
get your butt back in your office and do your job.
No,
I love it.
no,
You quit drinking on the job. You understand me?
whatever.
You punk ass. You're about a stupid motherfucker, aren't you? You get your ass back in there. You don't look back here again.
Excellent job to the officer that called Mike off. Mike, you might want to thank him for saving your job.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I tell you, James, dude, I love James Freeman. I really do. Of course, I love you all. You know that. But that's just hilarious. He's a public servant. Yep. Oh yeah, Neve, I seen that you're in here that I wasn't able to answer. Sometimes when I'm reading the story or something, I'm not able to say hi or whatever yet. But I appreciate you being here as always. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry I didn't call you out, and I thank you for being here. Let's see. Anyway, that's basically the end of the news stories for tonight. Um, but I was glad to show you the corruption and also the funny videos. Again, if you hadn't smashed that like button, please do so. It helps me grow my channel, y'all. If y'all want me to keep doing these stories, then please help me grow. I really thank you for that. Do remember that we got a couple people right now that's in need of some prayer, and Oklahoma Community Watch. His mother is deathly ill, and she's about to pass. And we're if you go to his page, if you got a dollar you can spare, he's got a PayPal account. He's trying to get tickets. He lives in Oklahoma. His mother lives in California. He's trying to make it home to be with her before she passes, or at least be there for the funeral if he's not able to make it. If you have a dollar or two you can spare, please go there and do that. If you don't, if you could just go to his channel, Oklahoma Community Watch, and go to his video about his mother, and just share the love, and just show him that some support, and tell him how much you appreciate him, and just some words of encouragement. I don't know what to tell you to say, but just some words of encouragement if you don't mind doing that. It does help. It really does. And if you'll pray for him, if you can't afford to give a dollar, that's perfectly fine. Friends Code, thank you so much for posting that. There you go. Anybody wants to chip in, I'll put my money where my mouth is. Anytime I come live and ask somebody for donations, I have donated myself. So anybody that can do that, thank you, Swamp. I hope you have a good night. Thank you too, Spirit in the Sky Blues. Good seeing you, really is. Thank you for being here. Share this on any platform y'all have, if y'all have any more. This is such an amazing video. You're doing a wonderful job. Thank you for the service. Thank you, Article for Section, for being here, and please come back and like the video if you haven't, and please share it on any platform if y'all have other platforms. Now I am on Periscope again. If I don't know if anybody's even there watching it right now, but I do believe it's live streaming because it's still up. The phone's still open. So let's see, Big Tim. Yes, Big Tim is another good person, y'all. We need to go over there and follow his channel. All of these people are trying to get to 1,000 so they can live stream. We need to remember, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all how to do it again, to go to someone's channel and help them get their watch hours. I have mine. Okay, so you really don't have to worry about me. Let's help it. I've got plenty of followers, and I've got plenty of watch hours, but I could always use more. I'm not telling you not to follow me, so please do that as well, but let's help these small channels out. So what you do, you go to a channel. It's easier if you got a computer. So you go to a channel, you hit play all. See right here where it says play all. Like if you're on my channel, you hit play all. So that'll start all my videos to play. Like if you're on my channel, you hit play all. So that'll start. Click mute, of course. All right. So once you click mute, then the videos will play in the background. Okay. So I love how that shows screen inside screen inside screen. But so it'll play all my videos in the background. I'm not asking you to do mine. I'm asking you to do small channels. I'm just showing you how it does it. So once you turn it on mute, right, and you hit play all, well, then you just go open another browser. Y'all know, open another browser, and then go do whatever you want to do. And so this is one of my TV channels. I don't pay for cable, y'all. I got internet, and then I just watch stuff like this. These kind of sites. But anyway, you watch anything you want. And then I also watch pay-per-views for free. So anybody ever want to watch a fight, let me know. I'll give you a link. But anyway, so the small channel. So if you go there and you hit play all, then it just plays in the background. It'll go through everybody's videos, and that helps them get their 4,000 watch hours. I know I get long-winded sometimes. It'll help them get their 4,000 watch hours. And then once they get their 1,000 followers, then they're able to go live right away within a day or two or three of getting that 1,000 subscribers. But we also need to make sure that the people are close to 1,000, but they have more than 1,000. So let's definitely try to, make sure that we keep them above 1,000. So freaking funny, James Freeman. Yeah, James Freeman does rock, Camo Hunter. Lady D, Mindbender, thanks for doing these videos. I really enjoyed them. Well, not the content, but the right, and I appreciate it. I don't really like bringing it to you, but somebody has to. You don't see a lot of this on the mainstream media. If it wasn't for us news and auditors, because I'm gonna get out there and audit some. I am. I'm gonna do it with people though. I'm soon gonna go. Like I said, gonna be making some trips to go see some people. I'm actually going to see Louie. Louie, you in the house tonight? Speak up. Where you at, my friend? I'm gonna go to Michigan and see Louie. I'm also going back to Colorado. I'm going to hang out and go do some audits when I get down to these places. Big Tim, I didn't have that many. Some people unsubbed me. I have 644. But yeah, Tim, that's going to happen. And you know what? Now listen, it's not always the people unfollowing you. It's sometimes because when we say the words in these chats, believe it or not, there'll be nights where 10, 15 people will follow me. And because I accidentally said SUB word, it's an algorithm. They don't want us telling, each other to go here and do this. They don't want us building each other up. So when they hear it through their algorithms or whatever we say wrong, like sometimes you'll see, I don't even have to say about the poisoning in the sky. If I say the wrong word, or if I say, maybe even Sky will do it sometimes, they will put that little stupid botanical thing up on my website about, you know what I'm talking about the poison that they drop on us. I don't want to say the word because then they'll put it up on my site. Yeah, well, see, they might not have unsubbed you for, it might not have been them. See, I went to people who I seen wasn't subbed to me no more, and I said, what happened? What'd I do? Did you not like the content? No, what are you talking about? I said, well, you're not subbed to me anymore. Oh, yeah. Yes, I am. They go check and say, I didn't unsub from you. So, and I don't unsub from people. But then like Sewer Dog, somebody I love dearly, is like a brother to me. And I would never unsub from him. But I've been unsubbed from his channel more than once. And I've always had to go back, sub again, hit the bell again. Right now, he's locked out of his channel. See y'all later. Much love. Bye, Kim. Love you too. You are a beautiful person as well, and I do appreciate your friendship. Be the light in someone else's darkness, and in someone else's world. You make sure everybody needs to show Kim J some love too. She is awesome, and y'all know she just had a new baby, grandbaby installed in her life. Her daughter had a beautiful new grandbaby, so show her some love too, and let's keep her in our prayers, as she is dealing with an illness and getting better from. So we want to keep her lifted up. So, but anyway, yeah, Big Tim, it's gonna get there. We'll keep building you up, and as people keep coming in, we'll keep asking them to show everybody some love. I hope y'all have a great night. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to say y'all goodbyes. Does anybody need any prayers? Anybody sick or feeling bad? We need to remember Harry Bonsell this week. They had they had somebody pass in his family. So when he gets back, Mama Gnome and Harry Bonsell, we need to show them some love. Joe Public! YT is naughty. They be demonetized. Yeah, I know they do. See, me too. They won't like this video. They won't monetize it. If I go to monetization, try to turn it on, they won't. They'll say not eligible for monetization. But they monetize my cooking videos, and they monetize my work videos and stuff like that. So. Well, any Camo Hunter, you just call me 843-554-4336. And nothing that I'm doing is illegal, y'all. So don't think that I'm giving away illegal stuff. I'm not. It's all legal. That's why they are trying. If you heard of net neutrality, and you hear people saying, "We don't want it. We don't want it." Well, we don't want it. The companies like the cable companies and the dish network companies, stuff like that, they want it. They want net neutrality because they want to be able to control everything we do, and so that would really lock out a lot of stuff we do. prayers are always good for everyone. Oh yes, Lady D, I do definitely pray for all you guys every night. But sometimes people will come and say, hey, please pray for my friend who this is bad or this happened or somebody passed or they may be sick or whatever. So if I need to call somebody out by name, but I pray for you guys every night. I truly love you all. And One Panda, you still here? I seen your comment. I truly do love you, my brother. I love everyone. That's the truth about me. I can't help it. And I seen your comment earlier. Thank you for that. Nice comment. Looks like he done checked out. Well, that's cool. Y'all remember, go to Oklahoma Community Watch. Friends Code's got the PayPal in the listing. Listen, even $1 helps. There you go. Much respect to you. Yeah, One Panda is awesome. And I love you too, Big Tim Hill News. I love each and every one of you. I'm humbled by your friendship, and I appreciate y'all coming and being a part of my family each and every night. Y'all might have seen my video earlier. I had to ban some people, which I don't like doing. It's the third time in a year I've had to ban some people from the site. But I'm not going to have, I'm not going to be disrespecting myself, and I'm not going to have people who's been with me since I started the channel being disrespected and on a daily basis too. So, I let a few things go and just try to hope that people change, and then I'll say, don't do this, don't do that. But I'm not going to put up with that. John Speedway, my brother. How are you? Eric Johnson. Yeah, they do that, Eric Johnson. They demonetize you in a heartbeat. Like I said, I can't even, if I go to try to turn monetization on this video, they'll tell me they'll tell me it's not viable for monetization because I guess because it's anti-police, I would reckon. I don't really know. And it's not, I'm not anti-police, I'm anti-bad police. All I'm doing is telling the truth. This is an educational news channel. Why did they tell you they demonetized you, Joe? I mean, they don't just say some videos or all your videos. Because like your park videos, like when you went and showed all that neat artwork and all, they shouldn't demonetize that. What's wrong with that? Camo Hunter. Let me make sure I'm showing you some love. Y'all make sure y'all go to Camo Hunter's channel, please. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all a secret. All right, Camo Hunter's got 46. I'm already showing you some love, Camo Hunter. But let me tell y'all a secret. Camo Hunter and everybody else. You know how I got started? Y'all remember, go back to my earlier videos. Number one, it was to call out this guy. Oh, never mind. I'll tell y'all something later. It's real good news, but I don't want to say it here in case he's watching. But anyway, I'll tell y'all real soon. But hey, remember, I used to, after I started doing the videos and showing how nasty he was, y'all need to go look at him, like the sewage pond video of how they lived. They had a big sewage pond dug in the backyard. Inside the house, there was roaches everywhere and rats, and they had fly traps with thousands of flies hanging on it, just hanging everywhere from the ceilings. And they knew I was coming to video. They didn't do anything to try to hide it, to clean up or anything. They were some nasty people. But I started with that, and then I started doing the cop news, but I would do it driving to work. I wouldn't even show videos or even stories. I would just say, I would read the story. I would say, so-and-so, this cop did this Kentucky cop or this Alabama cop or this whatever, and I would do it driving down the road, and I was getting subscribers that way and growing slow. And I had some pretty big channels come in and start showing me some love right away. High Desert Community Watch was one. Oddity in America was another one. I don't want to leave anybody out. Oath Accountability was another one. He made an actual video for me. Honor Your Oath. A bunch of them. I'm trying to remember because I don't want to leave nobody out, and I hate when I do that. SUV News First. He was later on, but he did show me some love, and and what's that guy's name? Black. You know what I'm talking about. Black. Whatever. Yeah. I remember Swamp News and I just remember to be able to go live for myself. Right. We want to build up everybody's channel. Joanne, thank you for showing up. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming back, Big Tim. So the moral of the story is that we need to just help all these smaller channels grow. And I don't even care. Listen, I don't even care if you just go to their channel and show them some love by clicking that button. Don't hit the bell notification if you don't want all the notifications, but give them that follow, y'all. Help them get to that 1,000. Now, I recommend, if you want to see a lot of great videos, to hit the bell notification. But if you don't want the extra notifications, then that's fine. But please help them get their numbers, and help them get their watch hours. And again, I told y'all how to do that. Go to their channel, hit play all, mute the video, but let them play in the background. Open another browser and go browse at your will, and even watch videos or whatever you want to do. But it helps the smaller channels grow, y'all. Hey, and Joe Public, although he's a bigger channel now, he's got plenty. He is someone definitely to show some love to. If you're not following his channel, you're missing a great UK auditor, y'all. And you know what? Trump said, what's up? Ain't seen you in a minute. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. Let's say also Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. He's had some great videos lately too. You know, he's another one. That's who I need to say, give a shout out to, because he was another Black Label Cop Watch. That's who I was trying to say. Black Label Cop Watch was one that shouted me out early, and you know, they just helped me grow. And I'll be honest, when High Desert shouted me out, I got like almost 700 followers in that one stream he did. So that was a big jump and a big help. But everybody that helped, I appreciate. And then all of you that come here and that's a part of my family, I love each and every one of you. If I can help you in any way I can, I will. Bubba Chambers, if you're watching this, please call me soon, tonight or tomorrow. We need to go ahead and line up next week, me coming down. We need to call the electric company and get them to turn the power off. We need to line that up. Big Tim Hill 30 rub yesterday. Cool. Well, you know, again, you're going to gain some and lose some, gain some and lose some, but it's going to come back. Lady D, I appreciate that. I really do. Trump said, my brother, I'm glad you're here. Appreciate you showing up. Oh man, I tell you, it's been a long day. You know, we worked a double yesterday. I worked at number 3. We started at number 2 together. We did some work there, and then store and tire store, and then I went to number 3, and he went to number 4. And then we both went back to number 4 last night, if y'all remember. And my battery died. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys, on that video. I didn't realize. I thought I had more battery than I did, but that sucked. Oh man, Joanne, the lot's going great. I got a bush hog video. If you want to go watch it, it says bush hogging the land, and so I'm ready. I'm just waiting on the trailer people. And you know, here's the deal. Always been so kind to people, makes me happy. Thanks, Trump said. I appreciate it. I try. That's my mama raised me the right way. You know, my mom and my grandparents. I give them the credit. And I give the Lord the credit, really, because you know, that just really helps me be. Oh, is Pugface in the house? Did I miss him? If I did, I'm sorry. But yeah. So anyway, now the people who are moving the mobile home for me, they quoted me a price between $3,500 and $5,000. So I gave them a deposit. They're supposed to come out, look at the mobile home to make sure it's you know, no cracks in the trailer, the wheels are all able to move and all that. So the hubs and all. So when I went, I told them I was going to Colorado from the 10th to the 15th. So they had to this was like the 5th, I think, when I went on. I'd have to look at the receipt. But I told them that they'd either have to be before the 10th or after the 15th. And so they said, okay, no problem. Well, there was a little misunderstanding at the office between the lady who took my who took my deposit and the owners, and didn't realize I was out of town. So they called me on the 12th, which I was in Colorado, and said, "Hey, we want to come look at the land, where it's going, and look at the trailer so we can give you the price." I said, "Well, the land has a big chain across. You can't go across the driveway. Plus, I need to show you where, because it's a big piece of land, and I need to show you exactly where I want to put it, this, that, and the other. And but you could go look at my home because I have my employees staying there to take care of my dogs." And so I called Fred, made sure he was here, and so he met them here. They looked at it. So they told me to call him when I got back. I called him on the 15th, to try to make a long story short. I called him on the 15th at like 9:30 in the morning. I said, "Hey, you told me to call you when I got back." He said, "Okay, you want to look at it, the land, this afternoon?" I said, "Yes, sir. You tell me the time, I'll be there." He says, "I'm going to call you back at 12 o'clock lunchtime, and I'm going to tell you what time to meet me this afternoon." I said, "Okay." I haven't heard from him since. Since then, I've text messaged him and said, "Hey, what happened, whatever," real nice, and just saying, I'm still here, just still waiting. Then I called the office after I didn't hear from him for about 4 or 5 days, because I called his phone and left a text message, and I didn't hear from him 4 or 5 days. I called the office and I told the office lady that I was here, and then when I left, I wasn't gonna be here for 3 days again, so I told him, I said, "Hey, we'll be gone for 3 days." And so they said, "Okay." They wrote the days down, and she said, "Well, we'll try to get you as soon as you get back." And I told them, "Okay, I'll be back after Saturday." And so here it is again, Wednesday, and I still haven't heard from them. So I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to make them mad, because they still haven't told me if it's 3,500, 4,000, 45, or 5,000. So if you make them mad, it's going to be 5,000. But I'm also ready to move and go. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I know I made a long story long. Let's see, is Pugface Media in here? Did I miss him? If I did, what's going on, Pugface? Wait, Pugface Media. Driving and working, so I can't type. Okay, hello, brother. I appreciate you showing up. I see that you're driving and you can't type. It means a lot that you're here. Y'all I know you're driving, but smash that like button. I know you can at least do that. Do it with your tongue if you have to. Reach out, tap it with the tip of your nose. Something. I'm just joking, y'all. Well, listen, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all say y'all goodbyes. I'm not going to keep y'all all night, so that way I can keep y'all interested and keep coming back. Oh, don't make them up, man. Just stay steady. Yeah, I heard that. Go support. Yes, definitely. Please go support Big Tim Hill News and support each other's channel. And Oklahoma Community Watch, as Friend Code just posted, please remember, I don't come to you guys and ask for frivolous stuff. If an auditor needs a camera, then he can, figure out that his certain subs will help him get a camera, or maybe I would if I have an extra ones. I've sent some stuff to some people, whatever. I don't look for that. I look for bail, lawyer fees, rent if they really need it, and tickets to fly home to see passing mothers, fathers, or loved ones. So this Oklahoma Community Watch is a good person. I was turned on to him by High Desert Community Watch. I watched a few of his videos, and I seen that I just lost my mother, and it devastated me. He hasn't seen his mother in 3 years. So if you can afford $1 and you're able to go to his page or go to that link right there and just type in $1, I've got thousands of subs. If 400 of you gave 50 cents, that would be $250. If 400 of you, or no, that'd be $200. I'm sorry, my math's bad. If 400 of you gave $1, that'd be $1. That'd be 400. You know the math. So, if anybody could please do that, if you have it, I would really appreciate it. That's a big help, and I know he appreciates it. And I hate asking for money, but again, it's for a good cause. I also. This is another thing for those of you who love High Desert Community Watch. If you go look, I do have a PayPal for him myself. It's a pool. It's up for a few more days. If you want to chip in $1 there, and that is for a baby fund. So they got a new baby in the family, and I'm just this is for. It's not a necessity. It's not nothing he has to have. I'm doing that out of the kindness of my heart. I'm just going to send them a few dollars, and I got a pool if anybody else wants to do that. It's High Desert Baby Fund, Baby Gift Fund, High Desert Baby Gift Fund on PayPal. We'll go ahead and pull that up real quick in case y'all want to see that. Other than that, if y'all just pray for the people who are in need of prayers, PayPal. Sorry. PayPal. I'm going to say
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. PayPal Holdings is
I'm going to say a prayer at the end. So for those of you who want to pray, I'm going to pray for Oklahoma Community Watch and Kim J and Harry Bonsell, and anybody else in chat who needs it. I'm going to go ahead and go. All right, money pools. So right there's that beautiful baby of High Deserts. It's called High Desert Baby Gift Fund. So if anybody wants to go there and show them some love, if you can't afford it, that's fine. Maybe you want to go to High Desert's channel if you like High Desert, and I hope you do. To the ones that do, go to his channel and look for his baby. He put a video on there about the new baby. Just tell him how beautiful she is and how much you love him, and show him some love. And if you ain't following him, make sure you follow him. All right, I'm about to pray. So for those of you who want to pray, here it goes. Dear Lord, I come to you tonight in prayer for Oklahoma Community Watch, Kim Johnson and Harry Bonsell and Mama Nome. They're all in need of our prayers and uplifting, Lord, for one reason or another, whether it's medical, whether it's death in the family, or someone that is dying. Please show them love, Lord, and uplift them. Show them that they're not alone, Lord, as we try to do that in the community, to show them that they're not alone. We all love these people, Lord, and we hope that they realize and understand it, Lord. Please show them the compassion that we know that you have, Lord. Please heal them if they're sick, and if they need help mentally, please help them there. Just stand beside them, Lord, as they're going through these trying times. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I appreciate the ones who prayed with me. I truly love you all. I hope God helps you have a prosperous life. I'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. newscast, news blast. I have a lot more great stories. We'll be promoting some more small channels. Please share this video with everyone you know in any sort of social media that you have. Can you drop it? Friends code. Can I drop what, buddy? Could not find the link. What link was that? What link? I'm sorry. The link for High Desert. Lady D. Mindbender body you too. Oh, High Desert. Let me show it to you again real quick, and I'll tell you the keywords to it. Yeah, that's no problem. Glad to. I love High Desert. PayPal. Okay, so it says High Desert, and it's not spelt, it's not like all one word, so it's High, and then Desert, DESERT, 2 words, and then Baby Gift Fund, 3, 4, 5 words. And then it ends on the 21st. Let me see if I click on it, if it shows like the www thing or whatever. Let's see. PayPal.me/pools/C/8MOY, I guess LSHY5G. Can y'all see that? right there. I'm gonna show it to you. Let me see if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that right there? I'm gonna lean in a little bit. Is that better? All right, y'all can freeze the video. Working it. It's a little too much. Man, y'all are so awesome. I appreciate y'all showing up. Joe Public don't know if you would like. I'm watching Travels in Your Land with Evie Balls, BBC. Finding it quite interesting. Cool. I don't watch TV. See you in a bit. Yeah, Joe Public, I love you, brother. Man, I'm not getting your notifications. I'm trying to look. I just keep looking every time I'm up to keep seeing people. I was able to get one the other day, and but I love your videos. And that artwork, man, that's absolutely great. And the video you did the other day when it was raining and walking through and all that, that was really good. Man, y'all, it's beautiful there. Swamp, click 3 lines on the bottom right and copy the link. And I don't know how to do that. See, I don't know. See, watch, I'll hit copy. Okay, it's copied. Now what? I don't even know where it went. Copied to what? You know what I mean? I don't know how to do all that. See, I hit it. It'll say copied again. Look, I'll do that 100 times. And I have no clue. So, anyway. I'm stupid when it comes to computers, y'all. I admit. Now look, I ain't book smart, but y'all see I can do electrical, plumbing, I can do all kind of stuff. So not being book smart ain't never kept me from making money. But I promise, once I get moved and I get settled and my work's going good and I'm doing, my schedule is calmed down, then I'm gonna go take a tech class and I'm gonna learn how to edit videos and I'm gonna learn how to do all this. So I want to look more like a news station. I want to look more like like you would see on the news. You know what I mean? But hey, I appreciate you guys just watching my cheesy stand-up videos. Hey, remember I am on Periscope right now too. For the ones of you who go to Periscope, check out my Periscope live stream. But yeah, I appreciate y'all being here and I love you guys, and anyone that wants to donate to them channels, please do so. And if you can't, go show them some love anyway. Good night. God bless everyone. Make sure you're here tomorrow night for tomorrow's newscast, News Blast, Corruption TV. Bye. Love you all. God bless. I'm coming, baby girls and boys. Go get my doggies.